Thousands of years ago, in the Himalayan region, there stood a sacred mountain called Kailash. It was said to be the silent guardian of the earth's soul energy, absorbing and harmonizing the life force of the entire planet. For each soul, this process of alignment took 1,000 years. And so, in those ancient times, the lifespan of a human was 1,000 years. Their lives flowing in harmony with the timeless rhythm of the mountain. About 5,000 years ago, the spirit heart stone of Mount Kailash mysteriously vanished. No one knew the cause or the hand that took it. Without the heart stone, the mountain's sacred balance was broken. The flow of life energy became unstable and no longer nurturing each soul for 1,000 years. And thus, the human lifespan slowly diminished until it has become 100 years.
After 5 centuries of silent cultivation in seclusion, monk Vijan emerged from his hidden sanctuary. He returned to the deep Himalayan forests, where snow kissed the pines and ancient vines whispered forgotten truths. One dawn, as he meditated beneath a veil of stillness, a radiant light descended from the sky. Within its brilliance, a voice echoed, calm yet commanding. It entrusted him with a sacred task: to seek the lost spirit heartstone and restore it to the summit of Mount Kailash, so the world's life force might once again flow in harmony. With his divine wisdom, monk Vijan sensed the faint pulse of the spirit heartstone, hidden far away, on a mystic island in the middle of the great ocean. After listening voice of Divine Master without hesitation, he activated his anti-gravity energy flow in his body chakras and began his journey. Rising into the boundless sky. His robe flowed like a golden flame against the winds, soared over mountains and valleys, crossed 7 vast seas, and after many days and nights, the shimmering outline of the island emerged on the horizon, cloaked in mist and mystery. The land is not of soil and stone, but of bone and shadow, grown from the remains of ancient beasts and lit by the ghostly glow of phosphorescent vines. Island was guarded by soul leeches monster that can hollow a man's spirit without ever touching flesh. No mortal body can tread upon this island. The very air is poison to lungs, and the ground itself rejects the weight of flesh. Only those who abandon their human form by magic, curse, or death may set foot here and walk among its horrors. Monk Vijan left his mortal body outside the entrance of island, and with divine power his soul observed earth element and formed temporary body and entered the island. Monk Vijan came across the legendary soul-leeching monster with spiry stone, and after fierce battle with monster, Monk Vijan killed that monster. But unfortunately, monster's soul entered monk's mortal body, which was left at entrance of island, and attacked the monk and snatched the spirit stone. The moment the monster's soul seeped into Monk Vijan's body, a violent tremor ran through him. In a blur of unnatural speed, the spirit rushed through his veins and seized the spirit stone from his chest. Vijan staggered backward, his eyes wide in disbelief. He could not strike back. To harm the body would be to harm himself, for it was his own mortal vessel the monster now commanded. His mind burned with fury, yet his hands trembled with helplessness. Every move he made, the creature mirrored with mocking precision, wearing his face as its mask. The monk realized the truth. This battle would not be fought with fists or blades, but in the silent war of souls within his own heart. Monk Vijan reclaimed his body with his divine powers and, To avoid the future troubles, he burned down the monster dead body with sacred fire and prayed heaven to grant moksha to the monster's soul. And rushed back with Spirit Stone to Skull Cave and found one ancient scroll and started reading it, in which it mentioned that to activate Spirit Stone, one should offer 9 billion human sacrifice. 8,000 thoughts clashed in Monk Vigen's head, none finding sense. Monk eyes froze on a single passage. 9 billion souls offered in the whale rite. Monk breath hitched. 9 billion. If the prophecy was true, the ritual would not just feed the monster. It would empty the very cradle of humankind. For the first time in years, Monk Vigen felt not wisdom, but fear.